If you're creating articles for your Shopify blogs, then this video is for you, because here I'm going to teach you how to write blogs for Shopify automatically. So you just need to add your blog title into the spreadsheet, and after that the blogs will be created automatically and it will be even published automatically in your Shopify website. For that, we just need to build an automation in between Google Sheets and Shopify, and after that, every time the titles are added, the blogs will be generated automatically. So if you also want to automate your blog publishing process into the Shopify website, come with me and I will show you the whole process step by step. So in order to automate my blog writing task into the Shopify, I'll have to connect my spreadsheet in which I'm maintaining all the blogs data with Shopify, and I'm going to do that with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software via which you can easily connect multiple applications and automate your task. Okay, you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box for your reference. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free, and in the free account you will also get free tasks every month in your account in order to test these kinds of amazing automation. I'm already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why I have clicked on sign in and then I have clicked on access now, and here you can see I have reached to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Okay, so after reaching here, the very first thing you'll have to do is to click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and simply provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. So I am pasting the name here as when the blog title is added in sheet, publish blogs in Shopify automatically. Okay, so click on create and then you will find two boxes in front of you. These are actually trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say, send an email via Gmail application automatically. And here, according to our use case, whenever the blog title is added into the Google Sheets application, auto generate the articles. And here, for generating the articles, I am going to take the help of OpenAI application. So I am going to select this OpenAI application here, and I'll tell you about this application within the video only. And once the articles are generated, publish the blogs into the Shopify application. Okay, so this is how we need to select the applications in which we are building an automation. And firstly, I have all my blog titles or data into the spreadsheet, so that is why I'm going to connect my spreadsheet with the Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. Okay, so if you will select this trigger event, you will get a webhook URL. Let me show you. Here you can see it is the webhook URL, and the trigger event means whenever the data is added or data is updated into my spreadsheet row, I want that this automation should start trigger. So that is why I have selected the trigger event. Now you will have to copy this webhook URL and follow these instructions one by one in order to build the connection in between Pabbly Connect and spreadsheet. Okay, so I have copied this webhook URL. Now you'll have to go to your spreadsheet, go to extension, go to add-ons, click on get add-ons, search for the Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on here. Okay, I'll have to wait for that. Alright, so I'm searching for the Pabbly Connect webhooks, and as soon as you are going to search that, you will find the add-on here which you need to install. Well, it is already installed into my account, so that is why I'm going to close it directly. Okay, and after installing this particular add-on, you will find your add-on here only. Okay, Pabbly Connect webhooks. Click on initial setup, and here it will ask you two options, or provide the webhook URL and provide the trigger column. Well, trigger column is the same column which we have received via Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to add the same. And the webhook URL is the same thing which we have received via Pabbly Connect, which I have added here. And the trigger column, you'll have to read the instructions for that. Okay, so the trigger column will be your final data column, on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. Okay, so basically I want that whenever the data is filled up to this E column, this automation should trigger. So that is why I'm going to add the trigger column as E. But when I'll click on send test, you will see it will say that no data found in row 2 because we do not have any data in this row 2. Okay, so let me first write as yes here, and then you will see it will send the data to the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so clicking on extension once again, Pabbly Connect webhooks, clicking on initial setup, going to provide the webhook URL one more time. Alright, so I have provided the same, and E will be the trigger column only. Clicking on send test, and this time you will see the test data will be sent successfully. And if you will come back to Pabbly Connect, you will see the response will be received immediately as soon as I have clicked on that send a test button. Here, let me even show you the details one by one. Okay, so trigger column, yes, it was E only. Here we have the tags, here we have the spreadsheet name, daily blog writing sheet for the food website, daily blog writing sheet for the wood website. Well, in place of food website, I think I should rename my spreadsheet name, because this is not for food website, it is actually for the fashion website. Okay, so I have changed the name, and then I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and clicking on this recapture webhook response button. But because I would like to recapture the correct response, clicking on extension, clicking on here initial setup, and I'll be sending the same data one more time. All right, I'll have to wait for that, clicking on send test, and you will see the same data will be sent successfully. And now onwards, now when I'll check this particular data, all right, I'll have to wait for the webhook response. And here you can see the response has been received, and yes, we have the trigger column as E, and this time I have the spreadsheet name as daily blog writing sheet for the fashion website. Okay, let us also check other details. All right, so here I have the blog title, that is best winter season essentials. Okay, let me cross check whether it is the same title or not. So before that, I'll have to click on submit and close this. Here you can see the setup was configured successfully, and yes, it is the same title, best winter season essentials. Here we have the author name, the featured image URL, and the tags, and of course the publish box. Yes. Okay, let us cross check, and here we have the featured image URL, the author name, and here we have the last column. Okay, so we have captured all the data in the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so this data clearly shows that the connection in between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. And now onward, as soon as I'm going to add new data here, the same data will be automatically be received via Pabbly Connect. But before that, you will have to enable this send on event option. So I have clicked on that particular option, and you will see a tick marked will be visible in front of this particular option. Okay, so after that, now onwards, what will happen, the data will be sent on event. Here event means adding up of a new data into the spreadsheet. Okay, and here I would like to give you one more suggestion, that whenever you are working with the Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, make sure you either work into the incognito window, or multiple Gmail accounts should not be logged in. Okay, I'm repeating this again, either you should work into the incognito window, or multiple Gmail accounts should not be logged in, otherwise the data will be not received via Pabbly Connect. The authorization error will arrive. Okay, so coming back to Pabbly Connect, and our first step is completed. Now I would like to generate the blog automatically, and then I would like to send the same blog, I would like to publish the same blog on Shopify automatically on this particular title. So how I am going to do that? Well, in order to create the blogs automatically, I will use this OpenAI application, which is an amazing AI research and deployment company via which you can perform various kinds of artificial intelligence work. Here you can even talk with this particular software in a human language. I'll show you how this software is going to perform the operations with the help of artificial intelligence. Okay, in action event, you'll have to select this generate content, and you will have to then connect your OpenAI with Pabbly Connect, just like we have connected Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. For that, you'll have to click on this add a new connection and provided the token. Okay, so from where you will get this token, what is this OpenAI, how you can reach here, what is the use of this OpenAI, I'll show you everything in detail. Okay, so open the browser, and here you will have to type openai.com. Okay, so this is how you can reach to this particular website, and currently it is into the beta mode, and currently it is free, so you can create your free account after clicking on this sign up. Okay, after clicking on this API button, you can create your free account from this particular sign up button. I already have an account into the OpenAI, so I'm going to directly log in. Alright, so I have provided the access of OpenAI, and here you can see I have successfully logged in. Welcome to OpenAI. This is the dashboard of OpenAI. Here I'll be clicking on this playground button, because this is something via which we are actually going to talk with the system just like human do. Okay, so here, as the name suggests, playground, I am actually going to play with the content. Okay, so assume that I'm actually talking with the someone, and I am giving an instruction to someone that, hey, write a story on dog. And okay, so I'm giving the instruction to this particular system just like human, and then I'm going to click on the submit button, and you will see how it will listen our instructions and will start responding in this way. Okay, so I have provided the instruction as write a story on dog, and here you can read the story. Once upon a time there was a small white dog named Fluffy. She had been living with her family since she was a pup and loved them dearly. She was always so excited to see them come home from work or school, and would run up to them with her tail wagging and her tongue out. Okay, so here you can see what a story it has generated automatically. And just like I have created the story here, not just a story, you can even start writing the blog. Okay, so here I will provide the instruction something like write a blog on, and here I will write something like the makeup tips. Okay, I'm just providing the title of my blog. Okay, clicking on submit, and you will see how it will be started generating the article on this particular topic. Makeup is one of the most important aspects of a woman's beauty routine. It can make a huge difference in how you feel about yourself, and it can also help you look your best in any situation. And here you can see it has also generated a blog. Let me show you another example that someone has posted a comment on my YouTube channel that it's a nice video. Now how I can generate an automatic reply for the same comment. Okay, so write a reply to the YouTube video comment, and after this hyphen I'm going to provide the comment something like the nice video. Okay, and now I will be clicking on the submit button, and you will see how it has generated a reply that thanks for the kind words, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Okay, so this is how you can perform various kinds of operations related to content with this playground section with this OpenAI. Okay, and I'm going to connect this OpenAI with the Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to generate the articles with the help of this OpenAI with the help of automation only. You do not have to even provide the instructions manually every time in order to generate the articles. Okay, simply connect your spreadsheet with OpenAI and simply provide the titles here, and you will see how the blogs will be published automatically into the Shopify after generating into the openai.com. Okay, let me tell you about these settings one by one. So firstly, it is asking to select the model. Well, it has provided various model, and I always go with this text the Vinci 003 because it is the most capable model into the GPT-3s. It can perform any task the other GPT-3 models can, often with higher quality, longer output, and a better instruction following. Okay, so from here you can decide that what content you would like to generate with which particular model. Okay, asking for the temperature, you'll have to read the instructions that it controls the randomness, lowering results in less random completion. As the temperature approaches to 0, the model will become deterministic and repetitive. So if you'll provide the value as 0, it will provide you the repetitive content, but if you're going to provide some kind of value here, the chances are really very less that it will provide you the repetitive and deterministic content. Asking for the maximum length, again read the instructions. The maximum number of tokens to generate. Request can use up to 2048 to 4000 tokens shared between the prompt and the completion. Okay, the exact limit varies by model, and one token is roughly 4 characters for a normal English text. Okay, so this is how you can calculate the number of characters based on this maximum length. Okay, because one token is actually equal to the 4 characters. Asking for the stop sequence, enter stop sequence and press tab. Well, you can use a combination of any 4 characters. So let's say I'm going to use the combination as the double slash and the double hash, and when I'll click on this add, you will see it will start considered as the stop sequence into my content. Okay, so if I'm going to use the same sequence here, basically I'm defining the system that my content ends here. Okay, and I'm going to now delete this particular line, clicking on submit, and you will see how it will consider it as the line that this particular instruction has been ended here. Thanks so much, I'm glad you liked it. Okay, asking for the top frequency penalty, the presence penalty, the best of, and other things. Okay, so let us read the instructions one by one and understand these settings. Okay, it controls the diversity via nucleus sampling. Okay, zero point 0.5 means half of all likelihood weighted options are considered. So basically it controls the diversity of the content. Asking for the frequency penalty, how much to penalize new tokens based on their existing frequency into the text so far. Okay, and it decreases the model's likelihood to repeat the same line verbatim. Okay, so here you'll have to provide some kind of value so that the repeated content will not be arrived here. Asking for the presence penalty, how much to penalize new tokens based on whether they appear into the text so far, and it increases the model's likelihood to talk about the new topic. Here you should notice that what is written, it increases the model's likelihood to talk about the new topics. So again, you should provide some kind of value here so that you will always get the content about the new topics. Asking for the best of one, generates the multiple completion server side and displays only the best. Okay, I'm repeating this line, I'm reading this line once again. It generates multiple completion server side and then it displays only the best. Okay, so this is the meaning of this particular feature. Whatever the value you are going to provide here, it will generate the multiple content based on this particular value, and then it will provide only the best content among those copies, among those content. Okay, so this is how you can read the instructions one by one and do the settings, understand the settings one by one. Okay, so I'll be coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here I'll be adding the token, and from where I can actually get the token, you'll have to click on this hyperlink and it will directly take us to that API token section only. Here you can see a create new secret key button is provided. You will have to click on this particular button, and this is how you can copy your secret key and paste it here. Okay, I'm not going to generate a new token key, so I'll go with the existing connection only. But make sure if you're building this connection for the first time, you'll have to generate the key from here and provide the same here so that we can connect OpenAI with Pabbly Connect. But for now, I will go with the existing connections only, and after clicking on save, you will see how it will be connected with Pabbly Connect. And the very first thing, it is asking for the AI model, which we have just discussed into this playground only. Okay, and it has provided various model, and I always go with the text to the Vinci 003 model because it is the most widely used, most capable model. Asking for the prompt. Okay, so please make sure that you are entering the prompt properly, and you can check the supported prompt formats here. So let me show you what is this prompt all about. If you'll click on this view code, you will see what is this prompt. Write a reply to the YouTube video, comment nice video, and whatever the reply has been generated. Okay, so whatever the instructions you are providing into the playground are considered as the prompt only. So here I'm going to provide an instruction something like that: write an article. Okay, let me correct the spelling, article on, and here I will provide the title of my blog, and where I'm going to get the title, basically from the Google Sheets. Remember, we have received the blog title into the Google Sheets data, and we don't need to manually copy and paste this data. We're going to map it, and mapping is very simple. If in Pabbly Connect, if you'll click on this particular field, you will get the above data here into the drop down. So let me map the name of the blog here as the best winter season essential. Asking for the token, the sampling type, the sampling value, the presence penalty. Well, these all are the same settings which I have just told you into this playground section. And here I'm not going to provide any value here because it can directly take a default value. So that is why I'm leaving all these fields blank. Okay, now I'll be clicking on this button save and send test request, and you will see how the content will be generated automatically on the very same blog title. I'll have to wait for few more seconds here. And here you can see the response has been received, and let me show you under this choices 0 text you will find your content. I'll have to check whether the content has been provided or not. Okay, alright, this field is blank because instead of this choices 0 index, I had to check the content into this choices 0 text. Okay, so this is the text. As the temperatures drop, it's time to start thinking about the winter season essentials. With the cold winter months ahead, it's essential to have certain items that can help you stay warm and comfortable during this time of year here. Okay, so here you can see a very nice content has been generated automatically with the help of OpenAI, with the help of Pabbly Pabbly Connect, and now I just need to publish this content into the Shopify website. For that, you'll have to click on this plus icon, and here I'm going to search for the Shopify only. All right, here is the Shopify, and now I'm going to connect to my Shopify website with Pabbly Connect. But before that, in the action event, we are going to choose this create blog entry action event. Okay, create blog entry action event. Now I'm going to connect my Shopify account with the Pabbly Connect. So you'll have to click on this add a new connection, and it is asking for the API access key and enter the subdomain. All right, in order to get your subdomain, enter your Shopify store subdomain, example this, and the subdomain will be this. Okay, so here into the Shopify I have this URL as this, so that is why the subdomain will be this particular. Okay, before the my Shopify and after this double slash. Okay, I'm going to copy the same and I'll be pasting the same here, asking for the API access token. So how you can get it, go back to your Shopify account, and here you will find an option of apps. You will have to go to app section, click on app and sales channel settings, and here we are going to develop a new app for this connection. Okay, so click on this create an app button and simply provide a random name. So let's say I'm providing the name as app for creating blog. Okay, now click on this create app, and here you will have to configure the settings. Basically, you'll have to provide the permission that this particular app can do what. Okay, so here I'm going to search for the blog, and then I will provide the settings that it can actually read or write the content. Okay, click on this above save button, and after that you will have to install this particular app. Okay, if you will wait, you will see this install app button. Okay, click on that, install your application, and this is how the application will be installed, and this is how you can get your admin API access key token, which you can reveal only once. So make sure whenever you will reveal this token, you can save it. You should save it anywhere, somewhere. Okay, firstly I'm going to reveal this, and then I'm going to copy this, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and then I'm going to paste the same here. And this is how you can also connect your Shopify account with Pabbly Connect, and you will see how it will be connected immediately. So Shopify is connected, and it is asking for the few details which will required for the blog creation. The very first thing it is the blog. Okay, so in which particular blog category you would like to create a blog, you would like to publish a blog into the Shopify. So I would like to create the blog into this fashion and lifestyle category, asking for the title. So remember, we have already provided the title into our spreadsheet, and the data of the same has been captured via Pabbly Connect. So I am going to map the same data right from here. And again, as I have already told you that mapping is very simple in Pabbly Connect. You just need to click on this particular field, and the above data will be visible here. Now just to map your title, where is the title? Okay, here you can see best of winter season essentials. I'm mapping this particular title. Okay, and what is the importance of mapping here? So if you're going to map this data will be automatically replaced when this automation will work in real time. Okay, so let's assume that this automation is working for the next time, for the second time. In that case, the second title will be picked up via Pabbly Connect, and it will then replace this existing title automatically with the previous title. So this is the power of mapping, and this is how this automation is going to take place. Asking for the author name, again search for the author name from the Google Sheets data only. All right, it is the same. Asking for the content, well, we are going to map the content not from the Google Sheets but from the OpenAI step under this choices zero text. Remember, we have received the content in this choices zero text. Okay, so I have mapped the content as well, asking for the featured image URL. So let me search for the URL as well. All right, it is the same URL. Let me even show you what kind of URL what kind of image URL we are actually going to provide into our content. All right, this is the same image URL. Okay, asking for the summary, tags and publish. Well, I have not taken any excerpt or summary column in this particular spreadsheet. Just in case if you want to provide the excerpt or summary to your content, you can take that particular value, take that particular column here. Okay, since it is not mandatory, it is not compulsory, so I will leave it blank. Asking for the tags. So do I have taken the tags? Yes, I have the tags. Okay, so I'm going to map the tags here from the Google Sheets data. Again, asking for the is published. Okay, so here if you're going to choose true, the blogs will be published automatically automatically into my Shopify blog. If you're going to choose false, the blog will be only drafted. Okay, so here I would recommend you that as a blogger, you should first choose it as a false. You should first review the content which is being generated via OpenAI, because this is something generated via AI, not via human. So you should first review the content. If you are satisfied with the content, then you can directly publish the content. Okay, but for now, in this particular video, in this particular automation, I'll go with the true only, so that I can show you how the blogs can be published automatically. So I'll be clicking on this button, save and send test request, but let me first open the blog section of Shopify. So here, close it. And into this blog post, currently I have the latest blog as how to create and schedule bulk post in WordPress. And in total, I have the seven blog posts. Okay, coming back to Pabbly Connect, clicking on this button, save and send test request, and wait for the response, wait for the blog to be published automatically into my Shopify website. And here you can see the response has already arrived, and it is clearly showing that the blog has already published. Going back here, going to refresh my Shopify account, and let us wait, let us check whether the blog has been published or not. And here you can see it is showing that 8 blog posts. Earlier it was 7, now we have the 8. It is the same title. Let me click on this button, view blog post, and let me check my blog. And here you can see it is the same image URL, it is the same blog title, and it is the same content which we have generated with the help of artificial intelligence, with the help of OpenAI software. Okay, so this is how, by connecting your spreadsheet, OpenAI and Shopify with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can start generating the articles automatically for your Shopify website. You simply need to connect these applications with the help of Pabbly Connect once, and after that you can simply close Pabbly Connect, you can simply close your OpenAI application and sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Now you must be thinking that what is the importance of this E column, this yes? Well, I have added this column because a lot of people want to execute this automation on the basis of instructions. Let's say if they are providing the value as yes, then only the blog should be created or published into the Shopify website. Otherwise, if they are providing the value as no, the blog should not be created. So just in case, if you also want to create this automation on the instructional basis, basically on yes or no command basis, so you can also do the same. And for doing that, you'll have to introduce one more action step before your OpenAI step. Okay, so click on this plus icon, and here, in order to add this kind of condition, you'll have to apply this filter within your automation, which is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect, via which you can apply several kind of conditions within your automation, within your workflow. Okay, so in this select label, I will select the column of yes and no. Where is that column? Okay, I'll have to check it. And here you can see publish the blog, yes or no. It should be equal to yes, then only the automation should proceed, then only the blog should be published. Okay, here you can see the condition is true. So whenever the condition will be true, the blog will be published automatically. And if it will find the value as no or something else, the condition will be false, and the automation will stop working immediately here only. Okay, so let me even show you how it is going to work in the real time. So this is my spreadsheet, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to press enter. But before that, I'll have to make sure that this send on event option should be enabled. Yes, it is enabled. Now I'll be adding the value as no, yes no, and then press enter and wait for few seconds. Okay, so go back to your Shopify store, and you will have to refresh your Shopify store. You will have to refresh your Shopify account and wait for the blog to be created automatically. Alright, it is not done yet. I'll have to refresh it one more time. Alright, so here you can see the 9 blogs had been published now. The title of the blog is Best Ways to Style Yourself with Sweater. Okay, let me go back and check, and yes, it is the same title. The author was Neeraj. Here is the featured image URL. Let us check the image URL, and yes, we have the same image URL. And if I am going to open this particular blog, let us check for the image URL, and yes, it is the same image URL, the same title and the content. Okay, so this is how you can work this automation in real time on the instructional basis also, and it is completely up to you whether you would like to add this extra step as a filter, just in case if you want this automation to work on the instructional basis. Okay, so this is how now onwards, every time you're going to add new data here along with the instructions, the blogs will be published automatically into your Shopify website. And this is how you can completely automate your blog creation task into the Shopify website. In case you want to access this automation into your account, I will also attach the shareable link of my workflow into my description box. So if you will click on this particular link and sign up for free in the Pabbly Connect, the same workflow will be cloned into your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.